Everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. The Magic are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Orlando before heading out again. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
We got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. You've got to start somewhere. The win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Isaac misses. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Jalen makes things happen, folks, and the team is much better when Suggs is in attack mode.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Halliburton outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Now, here's Suggs after the miss from Buddy Hield. Here's Brissett. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
To the middle. Bull, that's good.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Hield outside. Here's Brissett. Back to Hield. Can't hit that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. To the left wing. Here's Bull. Good work defensively by Turner.
Currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Back to Halliburton. Banked in off the glass.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Here's Bull. Pass to Bamba. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Orlando with the ball. 4-point game. Bull. No good. Good work defensively by Turner. On the wing, Hield. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And, Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Here's Fultz after Indiana gets the 3. And, oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Hey, I tell you what, I like the fact that Markelle Fultz is not afraid of contact. He doesn't mind getting roughed up. When he's going up with his shot, he plays through that contact nicely.
Indiana leading by 8. Here's Mathurin. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
The Magic again can't hit.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And there's the foul. It's on Brissett. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Pass to Mathurin. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Bamba. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Hampton, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And at 7'2", Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Here's Mathurin. He's got 7.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The Magic trailed by 12. Isaac left side. Turner with the steal. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Duarte. Now here's McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A 3-pointer is right on target. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Pass to Hampton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. The lead is 15. Charity stripe shot. The shot no good by Duarte.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Pass to Bamba. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the way.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Here's Mathurin. He's got 10. And here is Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it.
I got Turner in at 3.
Pacers leading by 13. Pass to Jackson to the inside. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. It's stolen by Carter. There's the drive. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Simply overpowers defenders when met with contact. Wendell Carter Jr. is tough as they come.
Healed outside. Fires the 3. No good that time. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more in 2K. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Here's Halliburton. What a terrific move that was. Halliburton's got his second bucket tonight.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Launches it. Cans it from downtown. Halliburton's got 7 points.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Well, here we are, Greg, looking at the Indiana Pacers. They've been looking for a star player to lead the way. Have they found it?
It's so tough for the small market teams like them to acquire this type of talent. They know they have to draft well and develop their players within the program. Hopefully they'll be able to mold some of these young ones into stars moving forward.
Orlando moving the ball around. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Tice. Pacers leading by 13. It's stolen by Hampton. And here comes Hampton leading the fast break. Offensive rebound. It's tipped. Halliburton outside. Hield outside. Here's the 3. Halliburton outside. Clock at 4. Baseline try. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And now Orlando on the break. Hampton's got the ball. That one's not going to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hield from outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Left side, Halliburton. Pass to Duarte. Isaac with the steal. It's tipped. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball. Suggs has got 5 points in the quarter. They need this one. Here's Tice. Pass to Halliburton. Now, here's Tice. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. They kick out to Hield. Latre. Here's Jackson. And another shot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
And here's the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor, As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Drives to the hoop. Trying to get something going. Brissett, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Banchero. Fultz with the ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
Good job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And here is Turner. Here's Mathurin. Fires the three. Good on the triple. Mathurin's got 13.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps in a
You know, Terrence Ross is a former dunk contest champion. Ross has major levitation time.
Here's Turner, and the shot is good. 6 points for him.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Fultz. Pass to Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Now here's Turner. Banchero brings the double team. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's Wagner. Brissett grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Mathurin, good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
And stolen by McConnell. That's a 2 from Smith. And so it's Indiana ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And the three-point shot has been big for them. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got 10 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And he'll shoot free throws. They're clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on. An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
And Here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Suggs. That's tipped. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Suggs. Pass to Brissett. And he launches it from deep. And Bamba pulls it down. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Pass to Turner. A three. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The Magic trailed by 9. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Banchero. Good work defensively by Turner. Halliburton for 3. No good. Shot missing. And Orlando the other way. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Pacers leading by 9. From deep three-point range, Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 21 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
The Pacers making a switch here.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon, Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And Isaac throws it down.
Man, I like Isaac's mobility. Love it. This guy gets down the floor extremely well. And he has a sense of where he should go to get a scoring opportunity, too.
Pass to Duarte. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Hield. Lets the 3 fly. Indiana again missing.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Hield.
And the size Ball has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
And that one falls for Bull. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters. And at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
Now Halliburton. 10 points for him. And Bull pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Wagner. Now Hampton. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Halliburton. We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter. Back to McConnell. Pass to Jackson. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
There's 1:17 left in the third.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Wagner outside. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Lets it go with the three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And now a 12-point Indiana lead.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Smith with a wide open look. And the Pacers another three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Halliburton for three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Indiana leading by 11. Here's Brissett with the shot. No good on that one.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Hampton. That one doesn't go. And Indiana will go the other way with it. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And we talk often about Bull's scoring ability, but they're nice dime from the big fella.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. The Pacers making a switch here. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And here is Hampton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line, and that's happened to them here in the second half.
Free throw drops for Hampton. The Magic making a switch here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Bamba inside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
From the arc, here's Bamba. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
You know, the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Turner with the screen. Finding the lane. Brissett's shot is good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Bull. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's Hield. At the elbow, Smith. Over Banchero. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pacers leading by 6. Isaac with the steal. Here's Bamba. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Bamba's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Halliburton penetrating.
Halliburton just too good for the defense there. Great tenacity and physicality on that drive.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
That was gay.
Tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Turner with it. Isaac picks him up. Pass to Brissett for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Magic trailed by 5. Here's Fultz. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Hield.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
That one misses.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Pass to Hield. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Indiana moving it around. Brissett, no good. And so here's Orlando. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
What the fuck?
It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Banchero. Counted. 8 points for Paolo Banchero.
A huge reason why Banchero was selected first overall, because this team trusts him to be that guy.
Pass to Brissett. Here's Mathurin. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Fultz. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. A miss that time would have put him up. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Left side Turner. Pass to Mathurin. Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range. Mathurin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
Suggs. It's rebounded by Indiana. On the wing, Hield. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. And the development of Isaac, exciting to watch. When he's playing with this kind of confidence, he comes up big in the clutch.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Over to the left wing. Here's Suggs. Misses the three. It's tipped. Here's Banchero. No good on the triple. So a close game sees Indiana take this one.